Here in Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark, in a city steeped in baseball history, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the Cincinnati Reds. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And on the hill in this one, Connor Overton. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
He's off to a good start, getting a win in his first start of the season, and so lifted a little bit of pressure. Right here, it's all about getting win number 2.
Ready to go? Now it's the DH, Charlie Blackmon. The pitch. And fouled off. Overton. He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. And now the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
And the righty deals. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Got him swinging. Jonathan Daza steps to the plate. Ball 1 there.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
The 1-0. This one lifted in the air, left field. Friedl puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 2 down. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Now here's Nolan Jones. Fouled off. He was late. What does he need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turning over the order a second and third time and guys are getting looks, you've got to be able to put a wrinkle on something, change speeds, and locate it enough so that they offer at it.
That misses the zone, and a count 1-2.
Ultimately, you want them to swing and chase a pitch that teases the zone and ends outside the zone. But so far, he hasn't been able to do that consistently.
Tosses to first, and that'll do it. Rockies are down. Welcome back. And today's starting pitcher, Antonio Senzatella, having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
One now. On a line, base hit.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Senzatella keeping him close. The batter now, Kevin Newman. In there, and it's 0-1. And there's a ball. De La Cruz on at first, nobody out. That misses the zone. 2-1.
2-1.
And there's a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Dives. What a play.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You could absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
TJ Friedl getting ready to hit. Knocked in all 3 of their runs yesterday. In there for strike 1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
1 out. Runners at first and second. At the belt and fires. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. And he deals. And now it's filled up. Will Benson waiting for a turn at the plate. 2. And he walked him.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And here is Will Benson. First offering, and it just misses. And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
In the air, left field. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Here's the throw. It's offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Spencer Steer in the box now. No balls and a strike. Check swing. He went, and it's 0-2. Kicks and fires.
Ball.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We move to the second here in Cincinnati. It's the Reds 1 and the Rockies 0. And welcome back. New inning getting started. And now it's Elias Diaz. The pitch. Good eye right there.
1-0.
Hot shot to third. 1 up, 1 down.
Out.
That is it. The third baseman, number 24,
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
0-1 now. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Off the mark there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
That one misses, and that's ball 1. And now 1-2.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a
swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2. Back here at Great American Ballpark, digging in, Tyler Stevenson. The wind and the pitch. Liner, base hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Jason Vossler, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And gone. his first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
Every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
0-1. Now 1-1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Ripped to short. Over to Bryant. That's one out, the bottom of the second. So the batting order turns over. Now, Elly De La Cruz. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Another move to first, and he's back again. Again to first, and no luck this time either. Next to hit, Kevin Newman. Pitches in there. Strike one. And that one is inside.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
On the ground. Fires to second for one. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at the ballpark, now it's Brendan Rodgers.
The second baseman.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Next pitch is popped up. Steer under this one. And a quick out, number one.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Fooled on that pitch. Got a little anxious. And now in a two-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Batting none.
Two outs, base is empty. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Doyle, a strong arm center fielder, hitting ninth in today's lineup. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Ball to strike. The pitch. There's a strike. Not even close there. Yeah, that's ball two. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back. Now the left
Leading
fielder,
off for the
TJ
Reds,
Friedl.
The left fielder, TJ Friedl.
Senzatella back to work. That misses the zone. 1-0.
Well, these Reds doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boo. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
The 1-2. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Left-hand batter waits.
Outside.
Just off the outside part of the plate. To the right side. And it gets by him.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Benson stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. In the air out towards right center. Doyle flying after this one. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
Pitching coach making his way to the mound, all quiet in the pen. So I guess he just wants to settle him down a little bit out there. And the batter now, Spencer Steer.
No.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The pitch. And now 2-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Struck him out without a swing. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Cincinnati making a move for a pinch hitter. Kurt Casale. Chance to drive in 2 for him. 1 out. Runners at second and third. And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 2.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond Just a tough.
And the throw to first is there to put an end to the inning. One run in the... Staying in the game on defense, Kurt Casalu. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. And a pitch. Blackman, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Next pitch is inside, ball two.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That one missed, now 3-0.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
3-0 down.
Yep.
Slow roller to first, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Out towards right center field. Senzel on the move. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. Two quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Up next for Colorado, the right fielder, Nolan.
Now here is Nolan Jones. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. Swing and a miss.
No ball.
Strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering is fouled back. The Rockies hitless so far in the game. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1-2-3. Back here in Cincinnati, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Nick Senzel. Right side. Sends it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
De La Cruz batting with one down, takes a strike. Strike two.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
The wind of the pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Got him looking for the strikeout. Strike three called on a slider at the knees. Now the number 2 hitter, Kevin Newman. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. And that one just missed off the outside edge. That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 2-1. Gets under it and pops it up. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that. Reds down in order. They lead 4-0. And welcome back. Leading off, Elias
The
Diaz.
catcher, Elias Diaz.
And a pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now here is Ryan McMahon. McMahon checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Did not go. And here it comes. That one ripped. Way back there. And it is gone. His 12th of the season, and they close the gap. It's 4-2.
No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Here's Chris Bryant now. First offering misses the mark.
All these Rockies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And the 1-0.
Ball. 2-0.
That's inside. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
It all just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And it's even up. Righty delivers. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ezequiel Tovar, the next to hit. On the ground, right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. Went down on strikes his first time through. In the air, left field, down the line. And there are 2 outs.
Now that designated hitter, Charlie Blackmon.
So the lineup flips over. So in now for Colorado, Charlie Blackmon. Line drive, base hit. Heading for the plate. Here comes the throw. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's a 1-run game.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So 2 down. Next for Colorado, Jonathan Daza. First offering misses badly for ball 1. The pitch. There's a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Buck Farmer up and loosening in the pen. Young getting loose as well. Tovar at third. Blackman on at second with 2 down. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a pitch. On the ground right side. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. So they get 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 4 and the Rockies 3. Bottom of the inning and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. TJ Friedl.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. So far, they've got 7 hits within the first 3 pitches of an at-bat, so there's been no time to get comfortable on the mound.
Next for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Next offering is down low. That one the other way. Hauls it in for the out.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Now it's the right fielder, Will Benson.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
There's a strike. And the right-hander deals. Going to count 1 and 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Sets him down looking. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. Reds go down quietly, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Top of the 6th inning. So in now for Colorado, Nolan Jones. And a pitch. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Senzel settles underneath it, squeezes it, and there's 1 down.
The catcher, number 35.
Elias Diaz digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 2. Pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Sam Moll loosening up for manager David Bell. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. De La Cruz puts it away, and that quickly 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Ryan McMahon. He's already homered in this game. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. That one missed. And now it's even up. Two down, nobody on. Hard hit to third. Whips it to first. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Reds 4 and the Rockies 3. Back here at the ballpark, and now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Steer, in his rookie season, 25 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Senzatella back to work. There's a strike. Ripped on a line. Daza makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt.
Here's Kurt Casale. Struck out looking at his first at bat. They say you win. Next pitch inside, and that's ball one. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
He's been swinging it really well lately. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Antonio Senzatella done for the night, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with a new arm in a minute. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Tyler Kinley.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than one per inning.
And first offering is fouled off. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and deals. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. Now it's Nick Senzel.
The center fielder, Nick Senzel.
Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. Ball one. Kinley, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0. Right-handed reliever. Just off the inside edge.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The pitch. And that one fouled off.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
That ends the frame. Reds leave one, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Alex Young on the pitch here. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Reds, number 48, Alex Young.
And here's the first baseman, Chris Bryant.
The first baseman, number 24.
And he deals. And ball one. Found back our way, and that's out of play. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The tying run at the plate. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Ground ball right side, and it kicks off the base. No play, that's an infield single.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
So up next, Brendan Rodgers. First pitch, not close.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The 1-0. Line drive. Senzel makes the catch, 1 down.
Up next to Colorado, the pitcher, Ezequiel.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. That one fouled off. That's off the mark, and it's a ball and a strike.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
So now 1-2.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Here's a 1-2. Sets him down looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Next for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. Pinch hitter coming on, Will Myers. And this is a big at bat in this ball game.
Number 4,
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Next pitch misses way outside.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps. Give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
At the belt and fires.
Full count.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Charlie Blackmon to bat next. 3-2 now. Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
So remaining in the game defensively, Will Myers. He'll be out in center now after pinch hitting. Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate.
Leading off for the Reds, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
The pitch. Ball one, no strikes. And that one wrapped foul. In the air, left side. Daza has it sized up and puts the squeeze on that. One away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Newman stands in now and watches strike one. See the velocity 97 with that fastball. In the air, right side of the infield. Two down. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. First pitch just misses. There's a strike at the knees. Here's a 1-1. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
Next pitch misses, and a full count now. Bounce to the left side. Tovar sends it across to first. That's the inning. Nobody left for Cincinnati, and it remains a 4-3 game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. James Karinchak.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Blackman in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. The 1-0. Hard hit, base hit. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. So in now for Colorado, Jonathan Daza. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Man at second. Pitch misses, and it's 2-0. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Righty to the plate. That's in there.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And the 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
That's in there. It's 0-1. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Alexis Diaz loosening up for manager David Bell. Mole warming up as well. The pitch. Late swing, foul to the left. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. That hits the dirt. Now 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
And the righty deals.
Ball.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Move to second, and he dives back in safely. So now the injury forcing a substitution at second base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Roman Quinn. Quinn over at second. Daza on at first with nobody out. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Elias Diaz. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. In the dirt, blocked. Runners hold. Count moves to 2-0. Good hitters count to 2-0. Chop back up the middle. In plenty of time to first. He's out.
The third baseman, number 24, Ryan.
New arm out of the bullpen, Lucas Sims.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
McMahon stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Towards first, Steer. The flip to the pitcher covering. 3rd out. Nice work from the Cincinnati. Welcome back. And now the DH, Jake Fraley. Brent Suter on the pitch out of the pen here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Daza settles underneath it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. And now the right fielder, Will Benson. That's in for a strike. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Spencer Steer. That's a little bit low. Swings and misses. And the count even at 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball, you have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Kicks and fires. In the dirt. On to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. New pitcher for the Reds, Alexis Diaz. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. So in now for Colorado, Chris Bryant. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Outside.
1-1.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Smash to the left side. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Rogers swings through it for strike 1. Off the plate, and the count even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The wind to kick the pitch. Swings through that one.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more to plate than it was supposed to.
Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Now 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Down to their final strike. Got him! And that's the ball game. 4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
For the victorious
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting out in the NL West, Connor Overton grabbed his second win of the year, helping lead Cincinnati to victory over Colorado 4-3. The Diamondbacks combined to give up just 5 hits as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 5-1. The San Diego Padres amassed 14 hits in the game as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 11-0. Johnny Cueto pitched well, earning his 9th win of the season, helping the Marlins dispose of the Blue Jays 4-3. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Washington Nationals allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 4-2. The Cubs grabbed 13 hits in the game as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 6-2. The Royals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 4-2. The Red Sox got 12 hits in this one as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 4-3. They now have 5 straight wins. The Chi Sox knocked out 10 hits as a team as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 5-4. Alex Bregman was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs as the Stros got the best of the Mets 13-5. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.